Welcome to the latest edition of the Principal's Message, and this is part 2 of our conversation about personalised learning. I'd like to introduce Fiona Carnell, who's Learning Leader Discovery, and today we're going to focus on discovery, aren't we?
We are.
But I actually want to show you a cartoon that I saw recently that I think really exemplifies what we're talking about in terms of personalised learning. And I think as you see in the cartoon, all of these different animals are set the same task, and in a way, when you think about that, that's really quite silly, isn't it? Back when we were at school, everyone did the same thing. And in this day and age, the school needs to respond to the needs of the child, not the child responding to the needs of the school. And that's really what we're talking about with personalised learning. Discovery's been going for a couple of years now, hasn't it, Fiona?
It has, yep. This is the second year.
And maybe if you could help us understand the philosophy behind Discovery?
Sure. So basically with philosophy, it goes hand in hand with personalised learning. So students come into Discovery and they all choose an individual project. They also have the chance to do a group project. But in that project, we basically want every child to challenge themselves. And we also want them to develop skills that we have recognised as really important at Billanook. And those skills are not just important for the now, but they're also important for when students leave the college.
So those sort of skills that you're focusing on are things like what?
They're skills like problem solving, communication and collaboration, resilience, reflection, digital capabilities, and so on. So they're the skills that are really important, I think, not just for students, not just for children, but for adults alike.
Yeah, and I think also it focuses on our drive to support independent learning skills, doesn't it?
That's right.
I always say to parents that none of us, when we go to our workplace, turn up at our workplace and go, and what would you like me to do today?
That's right.
You know, we're as workers in this day and age, we have a clear plan of what we want to achieve. We know timelines, we know the groups of people that we're working in teams with.
That's right, and that's exactly what we do. Students, whilst they find a project that they find engaging and sometimes really fun, along the way there's things like accountability. They have to communicate properly. They've got to show us all these skills. And with the skills, we know some students are amazing creative thinkers, but they're not that organised. So even with the individual child, we're looking at the individual skills that they need to work on. And we know a challenge to a student is also different for each individual student as well. So we have 70 projects at least going on at any one time. So there's a huge amount of energy and work that's going on.
Yeah. And maybe that's an opportunity to have a look at some of the things that the students are doing in years 7 and 8, isn't it? So
absolutely.
Let's maybe have a look at some examples of discovery in years 7 and 8.
Fantastic.
Hi, I'm Reese, and for my discovery project I'm doing surfing. I have contacted a famous surfer named Bethany Hamilton, and I've been designing a surfboard skin.
Hi, my name's Luca, and for my discovery project I'm baking different foods and making lots of different types of foods, then putting them in a cookbook and doing reviews of the foods.
Hi, my name is Hannah. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm helping out a animal charity and I'm going out there on the weekend.
Hi, my name is Solange, and this year for my discovery project I am selling chocolates to fundraise for the homeless. I thought of this idea because I went to the city one day and on the streets I saw lots of homeless people, and that really touched my heart sort of. And so far I've achieved to get a total of $210.
Hello, my name is Caden and I'm working on a game called Farmer Clicker.
Hi, I'm Brianna.
And I'm Annalise, and we're from Year 8 and this is our discovery project.
We're making stop motion plasticine.
And these are some of the models that we've already made. So these people are not finished yet. As you can probably tell, they don't have a face. But these are some of the dogs that we've made and a little burger that our friend made. So we're hoping to make this into a short film.
Hi, I'm Katie and I'm writing a Harry Potter fan fiction novel.
Hi, my name is James, and what I'm doing for my discovery project is I've completed my first one, which I told the history about a game called Fallout 4, and now I am doing for my second project the history of Warhammer 40,000 race.
Hi, I'm Blake, and for my discovery project I'm working on a video game. So what you'll do is you'll go around completing quests for people and you earn happiness points. And so the amount of happiness points you have end game will be your end score. And there'll be battles, you can meet people, you can have people, extra party members and things like that.
Hey, hi, I'm Lara.
And I'm Juliet. So we had two parts of our project. The first part
was to create an outfit from the Victorian fashion era. So we sewed this dress by ourselves with the help of Mrs. D, who was our mentor, our other mentor. And we also got different items that people would wear when they were in the Victorian fashion era, if they were alive. So we've got gloves and jewellery. And our second part was
project was to research. Like the research was based on the fashion items and the dresses from the era, as well as men's clothing.
So that was really interesting to have a look at some of the things that students are doing, isn't it? Could you maybe talk us through on the ground how the program works, and then maybe the personal profiling?
Oh, absolutely. When students come in at the start of the year, they're all starting a project off at the same time, which is a really interesting time of discovery. So what we do is we know some students come in raring to go, they've got a project in mind, they want to get started, they don't want to be slowed down listening to brainstorming techniques and all those sorts of things. So what we do is we use the space really well here. We send those students to one area with a mentor, a discovery teacher. And with that mentor, they tell their peers, those other peers that are like-minded, about their idea, and they share feedback on it, and they sort of fine-tune that project idea. Those students that have an idea but haven't quite sorted it out properly, not confident yet to really verbalise their project, they go to another section with a different mentor, and again they work through some of the challenges they might be facing. And then the other group is, there's always a group that don't know what they want to do. So they're the group we work closely with, looking at brainstorming techniques, showing them resources that might help them. So they've all got different needs, and we don't want to slow any student down by waiting for the rest of the group to catch up, and we think that's really important.
And I suppose the key to it is that we want our students to be passionate about learning,
That's right, we do.
And I think every day we see how passionate they are about their projects, don't we?
Oh, they do. They come rushing in here with so much energy. It's just alive. So anyone's welcome to come in and visit when discovery classes are on. We welcome parents, other staff members come in, and it's just got a great energy in this space.
Now, we only formally run the discovery program in middle school, year 7, 8 and 9.
That's correct.
Maybe some examples of how you see those skills transfer?
Well, I think it's really important in lots of those skills. I think they're all important. We know that our students need to be organised, but I think critical thinking is something that sometimes in the past that students weren't taught or exposed to being, critical thinkers. They weren't necessarily investigators, they were just given content. So we're looking at different skills now that our students need.
Yeah, and I think through the discovery program, communication skills are one of the ones we really focus on.
That's true.
Even really practical things like students standing up and speaking with their peers.
That's right,
which sometimes even adults find really hard to do, don't they?
That's right, and even getting the feedback from those peers and from different people, and it's that reflective process too. Once they've done a project, or they're midway or even just started, it's an amazing skill to say, this isn't working, we need to change this. And I think all of those skills combined will make for a better student and a better adult as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I hope you've enjoyed having a little bit of a look at discovery in middle school. Of course, if you've got any other further questions, please feel free to contact Fiona at the school. But I hope you've enjoyed having another look at personalised learning at the college. Thanks very much.